So, dear parents, this morning I want to talk to us about something, and that is the consciousness, our consciousness in the presence of our children, whether they are babies or they are teens or childhood, especially starting from babyhood. So it will surprise you to know, and I'm sure you're not hearing this for the very first time, that children learn mostly not necessarily from what you tell them to do or what you instruct them to do, but they learn from your actions. Daddies and mummies, your children learn mostly from every actions you take in their presence. So if you were unmarried before, you were not married before, and now that you're married, you were married before, and there were some things you used to do, some habits, that you never counted as a big deal. For instance, let me give an example for myself. Before I got married, there's something I used to do, which of course I knew it was a bad habit, but I kept doing it because I felt, well, no big deal, it doesn't matter. And what is that, bad habit? So if I want to, early in the morning, if I want to brush my teeth, and I pick up my brush and pick up the toothpaste, once I, instead of pressing, putting the toothpaste on the brush, you know what I do? I hold the toothpaste and just press the toothpaste into my mouth instead of putting it on the brush, and then I cover the toothpaste back, and then I just go and brush. It looks so innocent. Just like that, no big deal. But guess what? As soon as I got married, and then we give birth to our child. So one day, she's still a baby. She's less than 2 years old. But guess what? There were some things I began to be very cautious of what I was doing. But on this particular one, she was right there with me, and I picked up the toothpaste unconsciously, and I did the same thing. Instead of putting it on the brush, I did the same thing, the usual thing now, press it into my mouth. And as soon as I did that, I felt very bad. I felt very sorry for what I did. And then I covered it back and dropped it. And like I said, she's less than 2 years old. I just went close to her and I said, Ivana, please, this is not the right thing to do. Daddy has made a mistake, and Daddy will not do this again. This is not the right thing to do. The right thing to do was for me to put the toothpaste on my brush and then go and brush. Now, it sounds so ridiculous. It may sound so ridiculous that, she's a baby. Why do you have to do that? No, I'm being very, very conscious. My actions matter in front of my children, because I don't want them doing, I know it, and I know it for sure, that as soon as Ivana starts, my daughter starts doing, doing things by herself, I can bet you, instead of the usual way, she's going to be doing it the same way I do it. It doesn't matter if my wife does the right thing. I can bet you see that wrong one, that is the one she might want to do. So I want to implore you as parents that you should be very, very self-aware. Like, there's nothing, like virtually everything I do right now, like I'm very conscious of it. Like, I'm not saying that I don't do I'm still maintaining the same bad habits, but just being careful in front of my children, in front of my child. No, I have taken absolute steps to ensure that, look, this habit comes to an end. You get it? So it is very, very important that we take cognizance of every actions we take, every steps we take in front of our children, because you are their first teacher. Everything, their basic learning comes from home. Every child is a product of a home. No matter what they learn in school, they come back home. Whatever your actions are, it points them to the right actions when they get out there, right? If anybody does those things out there the wrong way, they remember that you are doing it the right way at home, and they would refute what is seen outside and follow what you are doing. And then if you're doing the wrong thing at home and they see the right thing out there, I can bet you see the same wrong thing, they will still do it. They will accept the wrong things you've been doing as a correct one and refute the right thing they are seeing out there. Thank you, and God bless you.